Priyanka, it will be great if you can tell us a little bit about your company.
So we are a learning content and creative agency, right?
Uh-huh.
So we partner with a learning platform or different learning platforms to create learning content on that platform and long-term engagement services for third-party customers, right?
Okay. So
So.
while you
Hmm.
started this company and you were catering to such
Hmm.
segment, what were the problems you faced and what was the inspiration behind looking for a software like SmartTask?
That we face is that the old concept of you know um, office is
Ah,
is no longer there, right?
right.
But now with everybody scattered across, it becomes difficult to keep track, and it's also more time consuming. I feel because it takes more effort to get on a call and pick up the phone. So we were, and as a result of it, and the challenges that I was mentioning to you earlier, which is that when there is a lot of unstructured work, which is part of your day-to-day activity, then it becomes very hard to track and make sure that you're delivering on everything and
Right.
meeting the timelines. So we needed a technologically enabled to-do list, basically, right? That
Right.
is what we first started thinking about, and initially we explored with the Microsoft Outlook task thing.
Right.
Right, but then that didn't really work out. It didn't do for us what we actually wanted it to do, which is
Right.
when I think so. I had initially started exploring some. I think couple of years back, I had found one tool. I think which is called Asana.
Yes.
Yes, and then I found it far too complex, and the team just did not take to it at all. Right, and
Okay.
I found it very difficult to drive adoption of the tool. So then it kind of fizzled out, and then for the longest time we had nothing again, and
Okay.
we depended on our morning daily reviews and the pen and paper to-do lists. And then finally, again, when I started looking again, that's when I found SmartTask, and I felt that firstly, I was really glad to see that it was an Indian company and created by Indians, and that's when we thought that let's give it a try, and it's so much more easy to use than anything else that I have seen out there, and really intuitive and uh, e- so therefore easy to I got the team to adopt it far more easily,
Okay.
and it has helped us a lot in terms of streamlining our day-to-day tasks, scheduling tasks, and then it makes sure that we are not missing anything,
Right.
and we're also not missing deadlines in
Uh-huh.
terms of timelines.
Right.
So.
Is there anything specific? So while you were going through the implementation process, while you started adopting SmartTask, is there anything specific that
Hmm.
you feel was really helpful from the SmartTask team or the product
Hmm.
itself?
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I can't remember anything specific as such, but I will say that overall it was something that was really easy to use, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Really easy to use, and I didn't have to, go through any. I mean, I didn't have to think too much or like spend a lot of time trying to figure things out. So
Right.
it was quite obvious how it would work. So I would say very intuitive that way,
Uh-huh.
and so therefore setting up tasks, setting up timelines, rescheduling, all of those things, assigning tasks to different team members, all of that was very
Got it.
simple. And like I said, at the moment we've only scratched the surface of
Yes.
what your platform can do, and going forward, we'll be using a lot more, and I'm sure we'll be finding that all of it. I mean, the more that we use, the more useful we will find your tool in the
Yeah.
days to come.
Awesome. Thank you so much. To recommend the product to
Hmm.
maybe say another agency, a
Hmm.
friend of
Hmm.
yours,
Hmm.
what will you say to them?
So I will tell them that, in fact, I would say that a larger organization with larger teams would benefit even more than we are benefiting. They would be, I'm sure, implementing a lot more of what your platform has to offer than what we are. And so, what I would tell them is that, number one, it is really simple to use and set up, really simple, and therefore getting the larger team to adopt would not be a hassle at all. And yes, I would also tell them that the SmartTask team is very proactive, and they don't wait they would not wait for us to call them, but they reach out on a very regular basis, and the support is very proactive and helpful.
All right, awesome. If you were to compare
Hmm.
the days before SmartTask and after
Hmm.
SmartTask,
Hmm.
is there anything quantifiable that you can share with our audience?
We are being able to do and deliver, I would say, between 15 and 20% more productivity
Okay,
after having used your after we started using SmartTask.
awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
that's great to hear.
that's kind of a rough estimate, but I
Yeah.
can definitely say this much.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Priyanka. That was really awesome. Thank you
Really
Keep, for
nice of
sharing those insights. I'm pretty sure that people who will be watching this after our conversation will really like to try out Smart Task in the future.
yes, and I would strongly recommend that they do.